What is happening, DJ Talk family, and how y'all doing tonight? First of all, welcome to the 126th episode of DJ Talk. Now, before we get started, I would like to send a special shout out to everyone that is having a great week. But more importantly, hopefully you guys continue to win and hopefully you guys continue to have success. So, if you are new to this channel, allow me to welcome you guys to D Nation family. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it here. So sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, but most importantly, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications and many more to come. So stay tuned for more. So without any further ado, let's get right to it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a new topic. We're going to continue talking about this Alpha Male series, and only this time, we're going to be talking about number 4, the fourth series of the Alpha Male series, and it's called Walk Away from a Trap. So, another good topic to speak about, right? S- You know, in this life, we need to be careful where we walk and how we walk too. For example, you may see a person or thing or whatever that's standing in your way, right? And this person talks to you and say, "Hey, I got to show you something." And then right after that, you don't know if you're walking into a trap or you don't know if you're walking into the direction that this person is telling you to go. It's because at the end of the day, I don't just speak for me, but I just speak for everybody, especially my friends, my family, and even the people that I know. I would say we need to be careful of who we walk with. Because some people may say, they may be good and all, but at the end, you don't know their intentions, whether they want to trap you in a bad way or whatever. So that's what we have to do. Because at the end of the day, we have to think twice before crossing that line. There are various quotes that speaks about getting away from a trap. And it goes something like this. Number 1, Henry Nguyen says, "The greatest trap in our life is not success, popularity, or power, but self rejection." Number 2, China Mielvin says, "A trap is only a trap. If you don't know about it, if you know about it, it's a challenge." Number 3, Raymond Chandler says, "There is no trap so deadly as the trap you set for yourself." Number 4, Rick Pitino says, "Humility is the true key to success. Successful people lose their ways at times. They often embrace and overindulge from the fruits of success. Humility halts this arrogance and self indulging trap. Humble people share the credit and wealth. Remain focused and hungry to continue the journey of success." Yes. Number 5, Anthony Hopkins says, "We are dying from overthinking. We are slowly killing ourselves by thinking about everything. Think, think, think. You can never trust the human mind anyway. It's a death trap." Number 6, John Steinbeck says, "Man is the only kind of varmint sets his own trap, baits it, and then steps in it. Ooh, not a good feeling. But he set his own trap, he has to live with it." Back to the subject. Number 7, Paulo Coelho says, "Love is a trap. When it appears, we see only its light and not its shadows." Number 8, Leonardo DiCaprio says, it is easy to fall into a trap of believing all the hype that's written about you. Who knows? In a couple of years, you might find me in the loony bin. Number 9, Arnold J. Toybin says, a city that outdistance man's walking power is a trap for man. Number 10, Al Goldstein says, love is a deception and a trap. Love is as big a myth that God sits with his flowing white beard in the throne and looks at us. Number 11, Ben Affleck says, the trap for an actor is that you become too successful at what you're trying to do, and you can find yourself stuck there. Number 12, Daniel Berrigan says, because success is such a weasel word anyway, it's such a horribly American word. It and it's such a vamp. And I think it's a death trap. Number 13, Kirk Hammett says, I didn't want to fall into a trap of competing with all of these great guitar players. I just want to sidestep the whole thing and get out of the race. Number 14, Gene Wilder says, actors fall into this trap if they missed being loved for who they really were and not for what they could do. Sing, dance, joke about, and then take that as love. Number 15, Clay Atkins says, I want to make sure that no matter how long I go through this, I don't want I don't fall into the trap of changing and modifying how I do things that aren't a positive example. I want to remain somebody that the entire family can listen to or watch. Number 16, Penelope Cruz says, I don't play comedy as comedy. That would be the biggest trap. I think about the characters in their situation. Then you don't have to worry where the laugh is going to be, but comedy is harder than drama. Number 17, Kimberly Elsley says, Hollywood is so governed by the ego, and I never wanted to fall into that trap. Number 18, Pat Barker says, being a writer is a poverty trap. I mean, it's a terrible profession. We've Number 19, Jerry Seinfeld says, we've fallen into a trap of ever winding orbits of contact, and there is a total disregard for that present moment. Number 20, Stella Young says, too often we fall into the trap of thinking equal means the same, and that we achieve equality by treating everyone identically. Number 21. Don't fall into the trap of putting yourself last on the list or not even putting yourself on the list. That's not balance if that's even healthy. Number 22. Catherine Harrison says, lives that are so conspicuous have a claustrophobic feeling. Once you once you're in charge of running a country, you're under scrutiny all the time. That's a trap. Number 23. Victoria Strauss says, when I was submitting my first novel, I had no idea that publishing scams existed. I have never encountered any, but I could have. And knowing how easily I might have been taken advantage of makes me determined to protect others from falling into that trap. Number 24, Jack Lowden says, one trap you can fall into when playing someone iconic is to end up doing everything in an iconic way, no matter how pedestrian or mundane that thing is. And last but not least, number 25, Dave Ramsey says, it takes some discipline and hard work, but relying on credit when things go wrong is a trap. Sad, but it's the truth. So, as we can see here, if we could learn that in this life, we should not, and I mean not, fall into a trap and not fall for what people would do with bad intentions. And not only that, we have to be careful with people that have bad intentions, because if you don't be careful with them, not only would they do harm to you, but they would do harm to your integrity, your intelligence, and even your thoughts as well. They would take advantage of your emotions as well. So we have to be careful and we have to make sure. And like I said on the last episode before, we need to keep our circle small, real small. So before I wrap up this episode, I want to take this time to motivate you guys, and hopefully it will touch your hearts forever. Stay away from a trap. I'll repeat this one more time. Stay away from a trap. That's my part. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the love and support. And stay tuned for more episodes of DJ Talk. Stay positive and more importantly, stay focused. Peace out and have a good night.